when you were at McDonald's, most of the people were supportive of you, but they were just scared. Is that what you were telling me a second ago?
Yes. Yes, like, and
How do
then,
you?
oh,
Oh, go
they
ahead.
were supportive in that they will be like, oh, that would be really nice. Like, if we're all in the break room together, which half the time, if I go into the break room, people would leave. So it's kind of like a slightly an outcast, but I didn't care because I'm like, you guys don't understand. This is bigger than this job. Like, and then, but I would talk to, I'll say, my less indoctrinated employees or co-workers, and then they would say, "Oh, well, that would be nice if we could get, some sick time and some higher pay, but I don't think we really should get 15. That's too much for this job." Also, oh, well, but then yeah, that's like unrealistic. So yeah, that would be nice if that could happen, but it's unrealistic. That's what they're like. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if you know about bartering. I don't know if you ever done sales, but you shoot high.
Well,
At
15
least.
isn't even high. I mean, I think it should be fight for 25 because if you're giving people part-time jobs, that's what they need to live on.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
15
it's
really
ridiculous.
is it. Yeah. Especially for a company that's raking in billions and it's international. And I feel like if the CEO and CFO are riding around in a private jet, then I feel like the employees should have at least 2 sick days off a month, maybe medical and dental. I mean, maybe vision. Maybe you can throw that in there. Maybe take away the private jet, toss in healthcare.
Well, I think healthcare should be a human right that we all get because we pay taxes, and if they just paid for a few less wars around the world, it would be very simple to handle that.
Very true.
But yeah, I mean, but right
Yeah,
now the way it is, the job should give you healthcare. I mean, you're working for
yeah,
them, you're making these executives filthy rich. I mean, that's the very least they could do, especially since they're not paying people and not giving them hours.
yeah.
I'm a big advocate for a maximum wage. I really believe that would be the thing that could stop the wage inequality. You
That
know,
makes sense.
like you can't make so much more than your employees. You can make maybe 30 or 50 times more than your employees instead of 2,000 times more than your employees.
Yes.
Because when I like again going back to the Little Caesars I worked at, the guy who owned that owned like major sports teams and everything else. And I mean, I'm like, we're getting paid back then. I think it was like $6 or $7 an hour was minimum wage. You know, is he paying his baseball players the same amount we're getting? Because you think that would be cool? And nobody seemed to understand that. You know, they're playing a game. We're slaving around with hot ovens all day, dough all over us. Our clothes are ruined every single day, you know, and we have to rush and get them done faster and faster and faster because they're throwing these $5 pizzas out at people. And, you
Hmm.
know, no athlete worked that hard. I'm sorry, but no athlete who makes millions of dollars worked as hard as we were working up in there every single day. And I just think it's really disgusting how these people think.